Stop it, Elizabeth. You're making a fool of yourself.
In front of everyone? A fool, a fool. You dare.
Yes, a pathetic, desperate old woman.
Clinging to something that was never hers. Never mine. That boy came from my body. I held him when he cried.
And look what that got you. Nothing. You're not family, Elizabeth.
You're just furniture. Something we inherited and can't throw away. You parasite. I gave up my life for you. 20 years of cooking, cleaning, raising your children, while
I what? While I gave Michael everything you couldn't.
A real marriage, a real life. You took my son and you gutted him. You turned him into your little puppet, and now you stand here in God's house and tell me I'm nothing.
You are nothing. You were always nothing.
Just a bitter old woman who can't let go. Then watch me let go. Watch me burn it all down, every single thing. This ends now. Act 1, The Unraveling, 100, 330. That was 3 months ago, in front of the entire congregation. Do you know what it feels like to be erased? I spent 20 years being invisible, cooking Thanksgiving dinner while they laughed in the next room, setting the table, clearing the plates, never sitting down. And then one day, my granddaughter Emily asked me to her piano recital.
Grandma, will you come? Please?
And before I could answer,
Emily, don't bother Grandma.
She's not really family. 5 words. That's all it took.
Not really family.
I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I went upstairs, opened my laptop, and I called Jennifer, my lawyer.
Elizabeth, are you sure?
I've never been more sure of anything in my life. ACT 2, The Revenge, 330, 600. Sarah thought she was untouchable. Perfect wife. Perfect mother. Saint Sarah of Springfield. But I knew. I always knew there was rot underneath. I hired Jennifer to dig, to open every sealed file, every buried secret, every lie Sarah built her perfect life on. Sarah Reynolds. Not a dancer like she told people. High-end escort. Charging desperate men thousands while she smiled that perfect smile. And embezzlement. $50,000 stolen from the Children's Heart Foundation. Children! Sick kids with holes in their hearts while she bought designer purses. But I dug it up. I exhumed every filthy detail. The church meeting. She stood there in her perfect dress, her perfect hair, asking for donations for sick children. The irony was delicious. Excuse me, Richard, I have something everyone needs to hear about Sarah. Richard, Elizabeth, perhaps this isn't the time. Did you know Sarah worked as a prostitute in Chicago? Did she mention that on her volunteer application?
Shut up. Shut your lying mouth.
Or that she stole $50,000 from the Children's Heart Foundation, that charity fundraiser. She organized, she pocketed the money while kids died. Try it. Go ahead. Let everyone see what you really are. She came at me like an animal. Nails. Screaming. And I stood there. Untouchable. Powerful. Avenged. I'd done it. I'd destroyed her. And oh God, it felt good. It felt so damn good. What kind of monster feels good about that? Aid 3, The Collapse. 600, 800. They came home from Cancun. To nothing. Empty rooms. Bare walls. The echoes of their screams bouncing off empty floors. I sat there, in the one chair I'd left, waiting, like a spider in the center of her web. Monster, you called me a monster. I gave you everything, and you threw me away like garbage, like I was nothing. I don't care, do you hear me? I don't care anymore. You chose her. You let her erase me for 20 years. You stood there and said nothing while she treated me like the help. Get out. It was my house, my name on the deed. My husband's blood in these walls, and I sold it. To strangers. They move in Monday. You have 72 hours. And then they left. The door closed, and the silence. The silence was deafening. I stood there in that empty house, and I couldn't breathe. I'd won. I'd destroyed them. Every single one. And it felt like I'd torn out my own heart and thrown it in the trash. I became the monster she said I was. And the worst part was that for one moment, one terrible, beautiful moment, I enjoyed it. God help me, I enjoyed watching them suffer. Aced for the reckoning, 800, 1,000. I called Michael, told him I was wrong. Sent money. $50,000. Michael, the money won't fix this, Mom. He was right. I moved to Portland, small apartment, library volunteer, book club on Thursdays. People who don't know what I did. But every night I look at Emily's letter, and I wonder, was I right to stand up for myself? Yes. Was I right to destroy everything? No. Revenge is easy. It's simple. You hurt me, I hurt you back. But what they don't tell you is the cost. You become the monster they said you were. Last week, Emily video called me. She showed me her new room. Lucas was jumping on the bed behind her. And she said,
Emily Grandma, can you visit us? Please?
and I said yes. Redemption isn't erasing what you did. It's living with it. Carrying the weight. Trying every single day to be better. They say hate is a fire that burns the one who carries it. I carried that fire for 20 years. But now I'm learning to let it go. Not for them, for me. Because the only person I need to forgive is myself.